Okay. So this is our Excel, right? I think everyone has seen the Excel sheet, right? So this is a workbook, and in this workbook we have multiple sheets. Right now we are in the sheet 1. If you want the more sheets, you can just click on plus. You will have more sheets, right? Now we will create some data here, right? So we are not going to understand all the basics of the ribbon, right? If you can see, we have the ribbon here. So this is called the ribbon, where you have so many interfaces like home file, home, insert, page, layout, formulas, data, review, view, power pivot, right? So all these things we will understand when you are in the main sessions, right? Please don't do this. You are not allowed to do this. Please, right? So now what we will do, we will create some dummy data, right? So let's start creating some dummy data. Like suppose we are doing the analysis on the marks, right? Suppose you guys are in our training sessions, right? In the same training session we are what we are taking, and here we have to take some names of the students. So I'm just open the participants name. Okay. So here we have the serial number first, right? Then we have the column name of the student, right? Name. Then we have the different subjects, like we have Excel in this training. Then we have Power BI. Then we have SQL. Then we have Python, right? So these are the 4 subjects which you which you will which you will understand in this training, right? So we'll see the marks that what you're getting in the different assignments or the exams, right? So consider it as exam that we will take some exam and we will get some marks in that modules, right? After this, what we want to see, like we want the maximum marks. Like suppose any student where he is getting the maximum marks out of the 4 subjects, right? Where he is good, and we also want to see the minimum marks where he is getting the minimum marks, so we can analyze his performance, right? In the exams, right? After this, we need to get the total of their marks, right? After the total, we need to calculate the percentage, right? And after that percentage, we will see the result, right? That he is pass or fail, he or she is pass or fail, right? And pass and fail is also depend on the situation, right? How you are calculating. Like suppose you are calculating the pass on and fail on the basis of the total or on the basis of the percentage, right? So that is the one criteria that you can apply. And also you can calculate the result on the basis of multiple conditions, right? Okay, your percentage should be greater than this, and also your marks in each subject or in each module should be greater than a particular value. Getting my point, everyone? Right? So result also can be calculated on the basis of multiple conditions. So I'm putting the name like result 1, then result 2, right? And in the multiple condition also we have 2 ways, right? I will tell you how. Result 3, right? After that, we want to calculate the grades, right? So grade also can be calculated in 2 ways. So I'm putting both values. Great. Right. Now, these are the aspects that we have to calculate, right? We have some, right? On the basis of your exam, you will get this marks. And according to the marks, we have to calculate rest of the things, right? So this is the analysis part, right? This is the data, what you will have till this. And after this data, you will do some analysis. And after the analysis, you will project all these analysis in the form of the visualization, like charts and tables. Getting my point, everyone? So this is the total analysis, and on the analysis, we make the dashboard, right? So that we will see in the next 2 days, right? Let's start. We need to enter the name of the students, like, so let's take 10 students. Right. I'm taking the name. So I'm taking the name from your list. So we have Gaurav. We have Ganesh. Then we have Janvi. Then we have Karan. Then we have Mahesh. Then we have Nilesh. Then we have Om. Then we have Parmeshwar. Then we have Pawan. And then we have Rahul. Right? So I'm taking 10 random names from the participant list of this meeting. And now we have to give the marks, right? So there is a simple way how you can give the marks. So I'm giving the marks randomly. You can select the cells where you have to put the marks, right? Like this. Now you have, there's a shortcut V, right? How you can enter the values directly, right? On the, that, you know, minimum time that you can enter the values, right? So what you have to do, you can see the white space in this box, right? So it will start from here. You have to just enter the value and then press enter. So your cell will move in this area only, right? Line to line. So it will go down, then come to up, then go down, right? In the sequence, right? So you can enter the values quickly. So let's see, like suppose we are calculating the numbers in the out of the 100, right? So now suppose it is getting 78, then we're getting uh, 89, then 90, like, then 56, then 34, then 33, then 27, right? Then let's we have 56, then that's 28, then we have 92, right? Then the another subject we will have like 90, right? Sorry. Then we have 67, then we have 9, then we have 2, then we have 43, then we have 66, then we have 54, then we have 36, then we have 64, right? Then we have 78, then we have 98, then we have 66, then we have 90, then we have 33, then we have 40, then we have 60, then we have 5, then we have 5, right? So these are the marks that student got. So somewhere we have mistake, something. Delete this one, put the values, right? Right. So these are the marks that you got in your examination, right? Now what we have to do, we have to put the calculate the maximum marks out of all these marks, right? For the every student. right? And also we have to find the minimum total and all the different uh, that what we have written in the columns, like different calculations, like percentage, result, and everything, right? So how will we proceed? First, we have to make the cover this with the uh, margins to look like the table. So here to go, right? So all of these things we will learn in the your training sessions in detail. But right now we have to understand the project, small project in demo sessions. So that is why I'm going in little speed, right? Now the spacing also you can do, right? So one thing, if you observed, can anyone tell me about when we are entering some values, right? So you have observed something different, something weird. Now we have to go the equal spacing. So we can use Alt HOI. So for the equal spacing, right? Not equal spacing, that space is required for each cell, right? So Alt HOI will give you the space according to your text, whatever it's written. Now, what I've asked you that you have you seen anything different, anything weird when while we entering the values inside this table? Can anyone tell me? Yes? Anyone of you?
No, sir.
Nothing you have noticed? Okay. See this. When you are entering the text, it's going on the left hand side of the cell. Yes or no? When you are
Yes,
entering
yes.
the numbers, right? The integer
Okay, yeah.
values, so it's
Different
going on
right
the
on side.
right hand side,
Right on side. Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So anyone know why it is? We have text in the left hand side, why we have numbers in the right hand side?
Excel is already sort out for this. For text align in left side and number align in right side.
No, that I understood that it's already in the default. Why it is in default? So it has any specific reason or it's just a random?
Oh, I don't know, sir.
Okay, no issues. That is what I'm
Okay.
asking. So I will let you know in the training sessions, right? Why we have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
numbers in the right hand side, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, how we can calculate the maximum marks, right? So for the maximum, we have the maximum formula, right? Where if you see on the right of the your ribbon, we have auto sum option, right? So there is a drop down menu also. Click on there. You have some. You can calculate the average. You can count the numbers. You can count the calculate the maximum, minimum, right? And more functions also you have, right? So right now we need the maximum. So just click on maximum, right? So when you applied the maximum, it applied the maximum function, right? And it's taken the range. So you have seen that this is what you want out of that maximum marks. So it's taking the correct selection. But if there is not correct selection, you can make it correct, right? And how you make it, I will show you in the next minimum page, right? Because right now it's correct, right? So what you have to do, you have to use, if you want to deselect any selection, you can use shift key and the left arrow like this. So it will be selected. Like suppose you don't want to select it. If you want to select it, then go to the right arrow. But just press the shift key, right? And then enter. You will get the maximum marks out of the selection. Got it, everyone? Now, in the same way, you need the apply the formula here also in these all these cells, in all the rows, right? So what you can do, you can just go to the right corner, you will get bold plus sign and just double click. You will get all the maximum marks. Understood, everyone? Now come to the minimum, right?
Yes.
Now again, just select the cell, go to the right corner, you have the auto sum. There is a minimum option, right? And now when you are selecting the minimum, it's taking from here to here as a default, like all the cells before the this cell, right? But this should not be taken, right? But although it's not make any difference, why? Because this is the maximum marks and you are calculating the minimum marks, but your formula should be taken the right selection. So we should not take this selection, this maximum cell. we have to take the selection on the 4 cells, right? So what you will do, shift key and the left arrow. It will deselect this cell, right? Now you can press the enter and you will get the minimum marks, right? Then again, select the cell, go to the right corner and just double click. You will get all the minimum marks what you have in the dot table, right? Everyone understood? Any doubt?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's move to the total part. So it is also very easy. Like you have to get the sum of all the marks. So go to the auto sum option, right? So there are lots of ways, right? I'm telling you one of the way right now. But when you are in the training session, you will get all the ways, right? How you can calculate. So you can go for the sum. It will select again sum of the selection. But the total of all the marks will take only 4 selections like Excel, Power BI, SQL, and Python. But we have extra tools as a default, right? So what you have to do, you have to deselect both the cells by shift key and left arrow, right? It will deselect and now you can press enter and you will get the total marks, right? It is that simple. Now just double click and you'll get all the marks out of the 400, right? So these all marks are out of the 400. Now you have to calculate the percentage, right? Can anyone tell me how we can calculate the percentage? Equal to. So before writing the formula, we have to put the equal to sign, right? Now tell me how we can calculate the percentage. Yes, anyone?
You can type percent.
Hmm?
You can type percent. Percent is a formula.
No,
Means is
no.
a default function.
Percentage through the function you are telling me? No, I'm asking you a basic way, right, to calculate the
Okay.
percentage. You have the total
Okay.
and
Yeah. Total number divided by total marks
out
out
of the
of the
marks,
marks.
out
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
marks, right?
Into
Correct.
100. Into
So
100.
how much you have got marks that you have secured marks out of the
Yeah.
total marks, right? So total marks
Total
is what?
marks. Yes.
400. We have 4 subjects,
400.
100 we are calculating. So
Yes.
this marks divide by 400, right?
400. Yes. Yes.
This is called the percentage, how we calculate the percentage. When you press
Yes.
enter, you will get the decimal percentage, right? So if you want to convert in the 100 percentage, there is a direct way you can calculate, right? So you can see we have this percentage, right? Sign. You just click on this. Just a second. First select the cell and click on this. You'll get the percentage sign. But you are not getting the decimal percentages, right? 75 point something, right? So what you can do, you can increase the decimal numbers. So this is for the decreasing the decimal numbers. This is for the increasing the decimal numbers. So how much point you need after the decimal, you can increase by there. I think this is the, there you can, this is the correct 75%, I think. Just a second. Now we have to convert in the percentage. So you can convert like this. If you want to increase, yes, okay. This is for the increasing the decimal points, right? So we have increased till 2 points, right? It is okay when you are calculating any percentage or anything. So till decimal 2 points, it's okay, right? So you can convert into percent. If you want in the whole numbers, you can go for the decreasing the decimal points. So this is for the decreasing, this is for the increasing. Got it, everyone? So similar way, go to the right corner, double click, and you will get all the percentages. Right? Understood?
Yes. Understand.
Okay. Now what we have to do, we have different percentages, right? Right. But we need some percentages in each range, like greater than 90 also. So we can make this percentage greater than 90, right? How? Just increase some marks. So we can take there 88. So I think marks will be increased to 91%. Greater than 80, we have this. Let's make little higher by increasing these marks, right? And now we in 70s also we have. So in 70s we have 2 marks. So we can just put somewhere any student like fail so that we can see. So 49, right? Less than 50 will be fail. So now this is okay. Okay, 57%. This 57%. Greater than 60, we are not having, so we have to make greater than 60 also. We can make this percentage greater than 60. 70. Then we have to go for the 50. Right. That should be 68%, right? Now here also okay. So there is, we have the percentage, right? Why we have done this, I will let you know, because we have different result and we have to see in a different way. So that is why I adjusted the numbers, right? So this is the random numbers. This is the dummy number. So we are not concerned about that, what you are getting, right? This is just sample, right? So now we have the percentages, right? Now we have to calculate the result, right? So can anyone tell me how we can calculate the result, right? And if we have like simple condition, like on the total or in the percentages. Can anyone tell me the way to find the result?
Uh,
Yes, Gaurav.
you can calculate in greater than number in 90 means some students above 90%, then you can take a condition for 90%,
For
above 100.
90%, we are okay. So we are taking a threshold value for the passing percentage
Yes,
is
yes,
greater than 90.
yes.
So it's not little higher, right? If you talk about your 12th class, if you talk about your
Mhm.
graduation also, like whenever you are facing, so it may be like your passing percentage, maybe the higher one is like 60%, right? And
Mhm.
somewhere when you are doing the graduation, it's like 40%, 50%, right? It's not greater than
Yes,
60%, right? So if you are making the
yes,
threshold value for every student, that if you need to pass, you need at least 50% or the 60%. So that is sufficient, I think, right? So what we have to do, we are taking a single condition on the percentage, right? So and what we are making that condition, that if your percentage is greater than 50%, then you are pass, otherwise you are fail, right? So this is the condition that we have to apply in this numbers, and we want to get the result on the basis of that, right? So what we will do, how we will apply, so we need to apply if else condition, right? So what if else condition will do, it will apply when we have two conditions, right? Like if your percentage is greater than 60, then you are pass. If your percentage less than 50, then you are fail. Getting your point? If your percentage greater than 50, then you are pass. If your percentage less than 50, you are fail. So that we have to apply in result one. We are not going for the multiple condition. We are just going for a single condition that is based on the percentage, right? So let me show you how we can apply if else condition, right? So we are going to apply,
Sir, what is the threshold value?
sorry, what
So
is the
you,
threshold
you
value? That is
yeah,
the passing marks greater than 50. 50 or greater than 50, right? Percentage. I'm applying the condition only on the percentage, right? And for that condition, we are using if else, the advanced function. So equal to sign, how we'll apply? Let me show you. So equal to sign, then we'll go for the if condition, start the parenthesis, right? And when, so you can see we have the arguments in front of here, in front of you that what we have to write. So what is in the bold, that means that you have to write first. So it's asking you to write the logical test. Logical test means on what condition you are applying, right? And if that condition is true, what you want to print. If that is false, then what you want to print, right? So the condition is that this percentage, right? We are applying this condition in this row. So we talk about this percentage. So this percentage should be greater than or equal to 60. Sorry, not 60, 50. We are taking 50%. If it is that, then we put comma. And now you can see the value is true is bold. Now what you want to print if this is true. So we want to print, tell me what do we want to print? We want to print pass. Yes or no? Right? And
Yes.
if this condition is not true, means your percentage is not greater than equal to 50, then you want to print fail. Got it? Understood?
Yes. Got it. Yes.
Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the condition that we have to apply. Now close the bracket, right? And now just press enter and you will have your result. Got it? So this is the result on the basis of the condition. Now just go to the right corner, double click, and you'll get all the other results also. Now where you are getting the fail, see why you are getting the fail. You can see greater than 50, 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 less than 50. Okay, fail. Less than 50, no. Greater than 50, less than 50, fail. Greater than 50, pass. Greater than 50, pass. So you get your result on the basis of the single condition, that is percentage. Everyone understood this? How we applied this if-else condition?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now suppose you have multiple conditions, right? So for the multiple condition, you cannot use if-else directly, right? So for that, you have to use if and else condition, right? So and condition will include the multiple conditions, right? So can anyone tell me what is, so you can apply and condition also and the or condition also. So can anyone tell me about what is the difference between and condition when we have multiple condition, in between we apply and if we have multiple condition we apply or in between the conditions, what is the difference between both of them?
Okay. In if and condition, so that will given two values. Means you can say for one subject above 35%,
Right.
35 marks.
So that is what I'm saying,
For
Gaurav. See, if you are applying the condition, right? So multiple condition can be
yes,
this, that your percentage should be greater than 50 and each marks also should be greater than 50, right?
greater than
So what
yes,
is the
yes,
condition right now? See, your percentage is somewhere greater than 50, but if you see the individual marks is not greater than 50, then also you are getting the
yes,
pass.
yes,
So we
yes.
don't want pass here, we want fail here because
Failure, but
Karan
yes,
is
right.
not getting greater than 50 in the Excel.
Get
So we want a
yes,
multiple
yes.
condition in our result, right? So
Result.
I'm telling you there are two ways.
Hmm.
You can apply in the multiple condition in two ways, using if and else, and second is if or else, right? So can anyone tell me the
Yes.
difference between if and else and if or else?
Yeah, it's like if one of the condition is true, then we will go for or, and if all the conditions are true, we will go for and.
Correct. Anup, correct. So suppose we have all the conditions, right? We want to that okay, in Excel also he should get greater than 50, in Power BI also, in SQL also, in Python also. So it is mandatory to pass all the subjects, right? Greater than 50 marks, and your percentage also should be greater than 50. Then you will declare as if your pass, right? As a result. So in that case, you will use and condition, if and else condition. Getting your point, right? But if you have the like, okay, out of the 5 condition, in any condition is true, then you are passed. Then you will use if or condition. So that there will be another situation, right? In that case, we will use if or condition. So right now we will use if and else condition. Getting my point, everyone? Why we are using if and else? right? So because all the conditions should be true, then only you will say that, okay, this is student, it is pass. Okay, now see how we will apply this. First, you will start with if, right? Then you will start the parenthesis, and then you will start and, right? And now again, you will start with the parenthesis. Now you will give the logics, right? Here you cannot write all the formula directly, right? So what we can do, we can go to the function argument window, right? How we can go to function argument window? Just go to the fx formula bar and just click on this. Your function argument window will be open, right? Now it is asking you, so there are two functions are there, formulas are there. One is if, one is and. Inside the and, you have to put all the logical conditions, right? And in the if argument, you have to give only the if and else. So how you will reach the if formula and how you reach the and, I will let you know. Right now you are in the and, right? Now suppose you want to go to if bar. So how you can go? Just click on if in the formula bar. You are now in the if argument window. Now you want to go to AND argument window, just click on AND, you will reach to the AND argument window. Now write all the logicals. So our first logic is on the basis of the percentage, right? So our percentage and marks, right? So you have the clear vision now. Your percentage also should be greater than equal to 50 and your marks is also greater than equal to 50, right? And in both the conditions, right, in both the all the condition, in the percentage and in the individual marks, we have 50% criteria. So should I write all the subject marks here and put it like it should be greater than 50, it should be greater than 50, and also the percentage, or it is okay if you write only the subjects marks greater than 50, and if we skip the percentage, so it will take the percentage also. If we skip that also, then also, tell me.
Percentage is okay.
If we skip the percentage, it will be okay. Why? Because if you getting everywhere greater than 50, then it is obvious now you're getting the
Yes.
percentage also greater than 50.
Percentage. Yes.
Right or not? If you
Yes,
have
right.
50, 50, 50, 50, right? So what will the total? 200. And 200 is what? 50% marks. So already you will get this percentage. So you can skip also or you can write also. It's up to you, right? So we will start with the Excel marks here. This marks greater than equal to 50, right? This is the first condition. Now come to the logical 2. Click on the cell where we have the marks. It should be greater than equal to 50, right? Now come to the logical 3, G7, right? It should be greater than equal to 50. And now Python, it should be greater than equal to 50, right? Now percentage also should be included. In what condition? If the threshold value we have different for the percentage and different for the your individual marks, right? Like suppose 40% is allowed for the individual subjects, right? Then you can take this one, right? That all these values also, all these 4 values and the percentage also, because it can be now that 40 you will get and you are not exceeding the 50% marks, then you will fail on this criteria, right? So then you have to take the percentage also. In this case, we have the criteria 50% here also and in the all the subjects also. So if you are taking all the subjects condition, it is already fulfilled. How? You are getting the minimum 50, minimum 50, minimum 50, minimum 50, you are getting 200 and 200 is what? 50%. Right? Getting a point, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So all these conditions fulfilling the individual condition also and the percentage condition also. Right? So you can take also, you can exclude also. Right? Now, and condition argument is completed. Now what you have to do, you have to go to the if argument window. Just click on if, you will get it. Now the logic test is in front of you. Now what you want? If all the conditions that you have applied here is true, that what you want in the answer? Tell me what you want in the answer if all the condition is true, whatever we have written here.
Pass.
Pass, correct. Right? So we need to output like pass. Now, if it is false, then what I want? Fail? Yes or no?
Yes.
We need fail. Just press OK and you will get the output. Now see what are the other outputs. We are getting the same output or not? We are expecting different, right? Now you can see we have pass, 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 but here we have pass, either we have fail. Why? We have 73%. That is why here we are pass. But why we are fail? Because in the individual subjects, somewhere we have 49, less than 50. That is why we have fail. Now here, fail, fail, pass, fail. So here also you can see 53% greater than 50. That is why we are pass. But somewhere we have less than 50, 27 marks. That is why we are fail. Fail, fail, pass, fail. Here also we have the same condition. Somewhere we have less than 50, that is 41 and 42 marks. Got it, everyone? So this is the result on the basis of the multiple condition, and this is the result where we have a single condition. Got it? Any doubt in this? If and then condition? This is one of the advanced functions that we have learned today.
Yes, sir. We not used here we used here only the if part, not else part. Like else syntax में नहीं आता है क्या?
Sorry?
Syntax में नहीं आता है else.
We have done, na? Else also we have done.
नहीं मतलब ऐसे syntax में नहीं आता है कि else जैसे if आता है syntax में वैसे else नहीं आता है syntax में.
No. Else you have to understand, see, comma separated value, one is for the if condition and second is for the else condition. Because it is just a tool that is you are using. In the back end, everything is written in the AM code, right? In the coding part. So there they have used the else condition. But right now
जैसे
you are
programming
using,
language में आता है else
yes,
वैसे
the
यहाँ पे नहीं
programming
आता.
language in the back, that will be in the back end. You
Okay.
are dealing with the front end, and in front end also you are using the just the tools, right? You are not writing the codes, M codes. So in the back end, whatever you have written here, it is written in the M codes, right? Okay. Okay. Now come to the result 3. Now result 3, I want the answer in the same condition that we applied, that every marks should be greater than 50 on all the subjects and your percentage also should be greater than 50%, right? But we have to use if or else condition. Can anyone tell me the situation that how we can do this? We have the same thing, but the condition will, you have to moderate the condition, whatever we have written in this pass and fail. We want the same result that we got here also. Can you even tell me how we can do this?
We can do like if one of the marks is less than 50, then it will be fail.
Right. We go for the reverse condition, right? Good one. So what we will do, we will use if and we put the instead of and we will put or, right? Now we have taken all the greater than signs, right? We will take now less than 50. If any condition is less than 50, you will provide them fail and else you are pass. Got it? Correct. Now, okay, let's write it again. Okay, now start with if and put or, and then you can go for the function argument window to write it correctly, right? Because writing here, it's little difficult. You can open the function argument window. Now, writing here, it's little simple. Now, what is the logical one? This marks should be less than 50 for the fail, right? Now, we are writing all the conditions for the fail, right? Now, logical 2 is what? Here we not use the equal to sign because equal to sign is for the pass. Less than 50. See, just not in logic 3. G7 should be less than 50. Less than 50, right? So if all the condition will be there, right? If any one of the condition will be true, then what you want to be print? That if this marks is less than 50, this marks is less than 50, if any one of the marks is 50, then what you are expecting in the output? Tell me. What you are expecting in the output? If any one of the subject you are fail, means you are getting less than 50, then what you want in the output to print? Pass or fail? No one is replying.
Fail.
Fail, right? It's simple. Pass, right? Press OK, and you will get the same result that you have done there. You can see pass, 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 fail, fail, pass, pass, fail, 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 pass, pass. Got it, everyone? Understood? Right? Understood about the if else, if and else, and if all else condition?
Yes.
Please reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are done for today, right? We will understand the grade, how we can put the grades, like if the percentage is greater than 90, then you will get A grade, then 80 to 90 will get B grade, then 70 to 80 C grade, 60 to 70 like D grade, and below 50 is F grade, right? So we'll understand all these things, how we can apply using nested if condition, right? And what are the two ways that we can get the same output, right? So that we'll understand tomorrow. And also we will see how we can create the graphs on the basis of these analysis, right? So that we will do tomorrow, right? Tomorrow sessions. So tomorrow is your last session for the demo, right? And from Monday, we will start our regular session, regular training, and start from the Excel, right? Okay. So if you have any query, you can ask me. I've done for today. Anyone have any doubt, anything want to ask?
Sir, can you brief like how will you go means in the syllabus uh, like regarding the homework assignments projects and all?
Okay. So we will start with the Excel, right? And in the Excel, after the Excel, it's your choice, right? I will ask all of you that what you want. You want Power BI first, you want SQL first, or you want the Python first, right? It's completely your choice, right? So after the Excel, it's your choice, whatever you will cover. In the every module, we will cover one project, right? And we have the practice sets also, right? We will provide the practice so you can do the practice. In the Python, right? In Power BI, I will provide the projects to make you can take the projects, and if you need, right, data sets, different data sets. So main assignment works comes under your when you learn the Python, right? So in each topic, you will get the assignments, right? And that assignment you have to submit at point of time, right? You will get the time. And also we have the mock sessions, right? Every week on the Friday or Monday, right? We can have the mock, right? It's up to you that you will ask that we need 2 days to revise it every week concept. So please take it on Monday. So I will take on Monday, or we can take on the Friday also, right? So you have to clear 3 mocks. There are 3 levels: level 1, level 2, and level 3, right? All the 3 levels you have to clear with the minimum 60% marks, right? If you are not getting the 60% mark one time, you can repeat that level 1, right? So you have to clear it. So that will prepare you for the interviews also, right? You will have the interview questions, you will have the same environment as you will get in the interview sessions, right? So you can improve your skills, your confidence, and everything there also. So that will be the roadmap of our training sessions. Got it? Anything else what you want to understand? Or you want to ask?
Hello. Yes, sir. Sir, if we miss any session, do we get any recorded?
Yes, everything we recorded, you will have the recordings for 1 year,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
As per now, it's 1 year. I don't know it's increased or not, but you will get the recordings, you will get the notes, everything you will have. Okay, if no query, then we can wind up here. Shruti, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's close the meeting. If you have any doubt
Yes.
regarding the admissions fees structure, you can connect with the team. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you, class.
thank you, sir.
Thank you.